Teen Secret Confessions with a picture of Sarah. I can't wait to see Sarah the teen and her confessions. What sort of sins do you have to confess to me today, Sarah? Anyway, this is going to be a fabulous vlog, alright? I've already skipped ahead. I already know what's going to happen, so I already know you're going to love it. So you better not skip or pause or click off, or don't do any of that shit, right? Because that's not cool. No. So let's go and watch this together. First up, we have a very, very attractive looking, and in fact you're not going to want to miss this. Usually I say just skip ahead of these try on hauls, but no, on this occasion you have to watch it. Oh my god, what on earth was Sarah thinking? Okay.
Good morning, iPhone. Welcome to today's vlog. I'm just trying to squeeze myself in here because we're starting today's vlog with a little haul. It's only a very small one, I think. It's some Amazon packages that have arrived yesterday and then like the day before. And we need the boxes. Me and Jace and Mila are going to be doing a little project, a little crafting project to recycle the Amazon boxes. So I need to get these open today. Oh, babe, can you just grab me a knife? Oh, it's okay. You just say no. Don't need one anyway. So we're going to open these boxes. And I thought I'd just show you what I bought. Thank you. Do you want to show everyone your penny?
Yeah.
I can't get you up. Right, this first box is another one of these. I am obsessed with these. Like, there's so many I want. I feel like when I find something new that just works with my children, I want everything that they do that's the same, if that makes sense. So these are just so fun to do, and I always buy them when I'm here in Dubai. I don't know why. I just don't seem to buy them in the UK. I don't think they're any cheaper or more expensive here in Dubai, but this one was about £10. Is that about what you'd pay in the UK on Amazon? I'm not sure. I log out of my UK Amazon when I'm here in Dubai because obviously I'm logged into the UAE one. But it's the Skillmatic Search and Find. This one just looked so fun. This one's more of a fun one. The other ones that I've got here are definitely more hands-on writing type. In fact, I've got a couple downstairs because we use these pretty much every single day with Jace and Mila. I'll show you the other ones that I've got in a second, but this one looks so fun because, let me open it quickly. I just took the cellophane off. This one's also for 3 to 6 years, so perfect for both Jace and Mila. And this one's a little bit, it's still educational, but it's just a little bit more fun. And I feel like when you're, one thing I love about homeschooling is the ability to be able to combine the two. You know, it's not always learn, spelling test, reading, maths. You know, we get a bit of both. We can do both. And this one just looks really fun. So there's loads of sheets that come with this. You see, loads of different cards, loads of different ones. And then you have like a little checklist on the side here. Pop this in. It's so cool. I know that I really enjoy playing with this. And it's like a little torch going round. It's not a very good angle, but you get what I mean. It's like a little torch going round. And then you get, in the pack, you also always get some little pens and a cloth to wipe, because on the back of these, there is this kind of find and search. There's just things here that you find. Jace had one of these when he was like 2. And he loved it. It's still in the UK house. We've still got it at home. And you get to use the pens to like circle. So it's really good for like handwriting, pen control, and things like that. So this is a new one. They've not played with this one yet. And really, obviously, just stating the obvious, you've just watched me unbox it. But yeah, they really like the ones that we've already got of these. And then I just got, these have been like sat on the steps for a few days now. I got one of these big water aqua things because they're all in that. Aren't the little three in their drawing era right now? Yeah. Like every single day without fail, they do some sort of craft. Even if we've had like a long day out somewhere, we come home, they get the crafts out. I'm like, kids, it's 11 PM, we'll go to bed. We've not done no writing today. They love it. And I really want to get them, like, I want to set them up. Me and Chris were just saying the other day, we want to get them like a desk, don't we? Yeah. Like a little desk with like a little, I don't know, maybe something from IKEA with like storage underneath to keep all their craft bits in. The ones that they can just get out on their own. And I feel like it's teaching them to be responsible with things, although I wasn't saying that the other day when Mila was cutting my carpet. But It's teaching them, you know, what they're allowed to do and what they're not allowed to do, but like a hands-on approach. And they're really loving it. But yeah, Aurora, she just colours all over herself, so I thought I could get a little water magic one for her. And then I bought a mini one. That's not it. Is that the mini one? Is this the massive one? I bought two basically, I don't know which is which. One's a massive one and one's a mini one, and the mini one's going to go in my handbag to take out to restaurants. Because I'm finding at the minute, we're trying to like, we don't want to be relying on, there's nothing wrong with screen time and there's nothing wrong with iPads in moderation in my opinion.
Oh, you're one of those then, Sarah? That doesn't surprise me at all. You know, having your kids brought up by the internet or by YouTube or whatever it is that you put them down in front of, it's not really a good thing. I saw Jace the other day, right? And he was lying on the sofa, one of your many sofas, and he was just there with his iPad right in front of his eyes. No wonder he can't see properly. Sorry, I mean that's pretty, I don't mean that in a nasty way, but it's not good for their eyes to have the screen so close to them all the time, right? Just saying that.
But I don't want every time we go to a restaurant to be like, put Miss Rachel on or give them an iPad. I just don't want that. Not that I'm not saying like if you do that it's wrong. I'm just saying I want them to be doing other things as well. So I'm trying to focus at the minute on buying things that we can take out to restaurants, because we do eat out often, especially when we're here in Dubai. So that when we're there, you know, they are still little. I don't expect them to just sit silently. I'm not expecting that. I want little activities that we can take out with them to keep them occupied. So I bought a miniature size, I mean that's not going to be that one, is it? It must be this one. I think it's the front one. A miniature size little aqua mat that I can put on her high chair and things. It's only used with water, so really mess free, really easy for when we're in restaurants. And then for Jason Mila, I just got two of the little Hey games. These are fantastic because they're small, they come in a tin, so easy to store back away. And they, you know, they just pop in a handbag. They are, how obsessed are they? This says tic-tac-toe, but we call it noughts and crosses. Jace and me, like, they love playing noughts and crosses.
Do you really need like a game, a game to play noughts and crosses? Do you need? Or, I mean, maybe this is showing my age. Maybe it's a thing these days, and kids are they need it, but. You know, back in the day, all you needed was a piece of paper and a pen. It's that simple. I don't know. Maybe it's the new thing. Everybody has to buy things for the sake of things. Maybe.
You know when I say like they like crafting? Well, the amount of times they come up to me during the day with an A4 sheet of paper and they've drawn on like, you know, 10 noughts and crosses games. They look. Don't Jason Mila love it? Yeah, they do. They love noughts and crosses, so I thought this one would be a really nice... Oh, it says two. Oh my gosh, didn't even realise it was snakes and ladders as well. I just thought that was the noughts and crosses one. But yeah, this says from 3 to 6 years. I'm not really sure why, because I like to play, you know, that game. And then this one is just the same. It's just a magnetic funny face game. So I think you get like a few...
Why so many games? Why so many crafting things? Why so many toys? Why so many games? Why have you bought so much shit, right? I'm not saying it's all shit, and maybe it all has a purpose somewhere along the lines, but why so much all at once? Do people just buy like a whole load of shit just to throw at your kids all the time? Why can't you just buy like one thing? Maybe... Jason Mila would love that game today, so we'll get them that game, and that'll do them, right? But for Sarah, it seems to be OTT all the time. Like, just buy up the entirety of Amazon at once. You know, do most people do that? I don't do that.
Characters, and then, you know, think just to keep them occupied, like I said, at dinner time. Nothing mega or special. I've got some shell crafting, really, really quickly. A few crafty bits. We've got paints. Oh, I bought those yesterday. I literally bought a pack of glitter glues yesterday, exactly the same.
So what happens when you order stuff on Amazon willy-nilly and you don't have it for a week?
Well, I just didn't know that you got glitter glue in this. Thank you. Glitter glue, paints, funky eyes. I don't know if that's paint pens or highlighter or what, but some of that. And then finally, I know this is books. I bought them some new books the other day actually from Dubai Mall, the bookshop. I'll show you guys later which ones I got from there. But I ordered these off Amazon because these were literally, I'm interested to see the quality. These were £1 in English money. I mean, they're not the best of qualities, but they are definitely not bad for 5 dirham. That's what they were. And I liked that these were 5-minute fairy tales because I never get away with just reading one book on a night. So I was, do you choose one? I choose one. And when they pick a big long book, I can be there like an hour reading stories. But this one's really cute. It's like 5-minute stories, and they did come in like, you know, Snow White and things like that. But I didn't want that. I just wanted proper fairy tales. And then I got this one for Aurora, Night Night Baby. I liked it because it was just like a nighttime routine that we do. So like brushing teeth, having story. Although that's very not amazing quality. It's like paper, is that?
No, really? A book made of paper? Who would have thunk it? My God. Oh, it's got me, that one has. A book that's made of paper. What the hell? Talk about quality, though. You buy shit from shit and you get shit. That's a general rule, but usually you don't care about quality. You know, you get a load of shit from Shein, as we're about to see.
I did think I ordered 3 Little Piggy books as well. Let me just, oh no I did. I don't know why that one's not here. I'll have to look into that. And then the last thing is this little cube game. Again, look how small this is. Perfect for sticking in my handbag. I'm actually not going to bother getting it all out because I don't need to show you what it is. But it's basically 4 cubes and then a selection of cards. So 4 cubes, a selection of cards, and I thought it would be fun to just, you know, give Mila, I'll hold up a card for example, and then I'll time her. How long will it take you to create the monkey? And we'll see if she can get like faster over time. It's just jigsaw patterns. These are actually from age 1. Aurora would probably be able to do these. But yeah, just thought that's another fun thing to pop in my handbag. I say my handbag, I mean their little bag for when we go out. And just have a few little entertainment things for them to do whilst we're out and about. And that's everything. Listen to me and Chris argue now, guys. Are you ready for it? Why do you hate fridge magnets so much?
It looks so tacky.
It's a little tacky.
It does.
No, it does not. Right, guys, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We've got 11 colours here. But I'm not going to put all 11 on the wall because I feel like on the fridge, sorry, because I feel like that's just a bit overwhelming. I'm not gonna lie.
Everyone's overwhelming.
It's no, shut up. Right, we're gonna do blue. We're gonna do green. Oh, here we go. We're gonna do blue, green, red and yellow. I'm just gonna stick with 4 for now. And then when we've mastered these 4 for definite, then we'll add some more different ones. But for now, we're just gonna stick with these 4. And I'm gonna put them low down. Do you like them? I don't know if you heard Aurora say, well, what, darling? What's that? A balloon?
And green.
This is green. That one's yellow.
Oh,
That's green.
green.
Yeah, that was green. What colour is this one?
One.
Blue. You know this one. Here you go, look. So we put all these different figures.
Can I try?
Oh, God. Okay, look. Right, pick one of these. Which one do you want?
Blue.
The blue, get it then.
Okay.
Get it? That's green.
Oh.
That's green. Put it in the green one. Put it in the green. Can you put it in? Yay! On here, look, on the grey bit.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
No.
It goes there.
Yeah.
Yay! One second, Mimi. Let Aurora do a couple and then you... What's that?
Banana. Banana.
A banana. Put it on the yellow one.
Okay.
Look, yellow. Oh, I've just noticed something as well. I didn't even realise this before. But they have letters on. So obviously that doesn't go in that side because that's a watch and that's an L. This is a W and watch starts with a W. That one doesn't go there. That's yellow.
Oh.
Oh. Go on, Mila, you can play too. You can help. Yay!
This.
A dress, it's a jacket. It's like a dress. Are they cool?
This is a red scarf.
Well, it's a tie. That's a tie. Let's do a little clothing try on. So, I had some clothes arrive. There's a couple of bits here actually that I'm not sure if they even still fit me. But I had some clothes arrive probably like 2 weeks ago now, and I've just not done like a proper try on of the clothes. So I'm gonna try them on now with you guys and see what we think. So most of these clothes are, I think, to take back to the UK with me. No point chatting, let's just get trying. Guys, I am quite literally obsessed with this jumpsuit that I've just put on. You're too high. Let me push you down a little. This is so blowing comfortable. Like, so comfortable. Think like travel, road trips, going on holiday. This is the one. So it's really hard to see because it's black, but you guys, the lighting in here today is terrible because it's so bright outside. The light's just shining in. I can't see what you can see, especially because it's black, but it's ruched in here. Can you guys see that? Like, can you see? It's like pulled in here, and it's so nice and so comfortable. It's got a hood on it. Obviously I'm not going to be wearing the hood. Nope, that makes me look like an actual thug. So I'm just going to put that back down.
Back to thug life, eh, Sarah? I mean, you come... I can imagine growing up, right? You were a bit of, you know, you were around on your estate, you know, just causing havoc with everybody, right? I reckon that was you.
But this is really nice, really comfortable, really nice material. Love another one. So I know these are both black. I've actually got another black one to try on, but I do like to have, obviously, a change. When we go, especially on van trips and things, we don't have quick access to washing machines all the time. So I do like to have like a selection, and obviously they're not the same. This is not the same, excuse the white brow, I obviously just had on a white t-shirt, but again, so comfortable. And these jumpsuits are the reason I wanted some new trainers. So if you watched our vlog the other day when we went to Dubai Mall with the girls, I said I really want some new trainers because honestly, I just don't feel like I can get away with wearing flip-flops with outfits like this. But at the same time, I don't like I'm not a trainer girl. Like, they're not for me. Like, and so many of you guys are like so nice, and you're like, oh, try these ones, or I feel like these ones would look really nice on you. And I'd look at them and I'm just like, they're great for you, but they're just not me. Like, I'm just not a trainer person. It's so difficult for me to find some trainers. I did actually buy some trainers in, are they trainers? Fashion trainers in Dubai Mall the other day. I'll go grab them just in case you didn't see the vlog. So I know they're not like trainers, they're Converse. But the reason I don't like most trainers is because I feel like they look like I'm going out for a run. Obviously I'm not going out for a run. But I bought these and I love them. And I genuinely love them. Now I know they're not everyone's taste, for definite, but they're just what I was looking for. So a trainer type thing that would go with jumpsuits. They had to be chunky because I don't like feeling like I'm on the floor. They had to have the big chunkiness here. I don't like being really, I'm quite short. My girls are towering over me pretty much at this point. And I just like to have, you know, them a bit higher. And these are just what I was looking for. I love the star on the back. I love the little little flower thing on the front there.
They're so, you know what they remind me of, right? They look like they're for like a 6-year-old girl, right? That's what they are. That's what they look like, that design. But you know what they remind me of? Those what were they called? Heelys that Esme used to have. The ones that, you know, they you know, she used to slide along on, those ones. I don't know. I don't know what they look like. It just feels like that's what they should be. Yeah.
I know this is like probably like, come on woman, you're like 39 years old, but I'm a true believer in you wear whatever you want. Age doesn't mean, right, I've got to that age now, so I've got to stop wearing this. No. I get comments like that often, like, dress like your age, you're a mum. I'm sorry, but no. I wear whatever I want to wear.
Even if it destroys the environment, eh, Sarah? You'll wear whatever you want to wear. You know, never mind how many slaves it took to put them together. Not these ones in particular, I'm talking about Shein in general.
So even though these are kind of little, kind of girly, I love them.
Girly. That doesn't really suit your persona, though, does it? You know, girly. You're not really a girly girl. You're built like a tank, you know.
So I feel like these will go so nice with these jumpsuits. Let's put on another. Okay. This is definitely on the baggy side, but I love that.
Oh my god, my eyes. What the fuck is this? You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of something like this, right? Remember those old postcards you used to have with the blue and white pinstripe bloke in a bathing suit? That's what that reminds me of. Jesus Christ.
Low-key feel like a clown. Love it though, I'm here for it. This has got massive, look how big this thing is. Like this would be so good if you were, I'm not pregnant, but like if you were, like this is stretching with you. Look at the size of this thing. It's got big pockets. This is really comfortable, like genuinely really comfortable. This one feels, in fact I feel like this feels more comfortable than the other two because I just...
I'm sorry, I can't. So it looks like one of those yeah, it looks like you've had an accident in your nappy there, just the way it's drooping down. God.
I honestly don't feel like I'm wearing anything. This just feels like a nightgown or like a bed outfit, but it probably looks it as well. Everyone in the comments like, yeah, Sarah, it looks like that. No, but for travelling, this is such a nice outfit. Like, I don't know, with like a handbag, some little black flip-flops, for maybe like walking around a city, or I don't know. But yeah, someone's here. Hello. I actually tried this one on the other day, so I have tried this one on. And I had it on in this house for approximately 11 seconds with the aircon on before I took it off in a rage. Paddy. I was like, what the heck? Why is it so hot? Girls, how do you wear your hoodies in the house? Because it is blooming boiling.
Well, just a thought for you, Sarah. I assume that other people don't wear hoodies in the house when it's like 45 degrees outside. Possibly. I mean, that might have something to do with it.
But yeah, this one's more like, this one also has big pockets. It's definitely not as flattering as, well, I don't really feel like these are very flattering on anyone, to be honest. But it's like a sweatshirt type thing. It's really hard to show these because they're black, so it just looks like a black bag. But yeah, this one's much bigger. This one's definitely for a warmer day. I probably should have sized down in this one. It's really, I don't like tops that are really baggy up here. And this one does feel like that, but I still like it. A top. Is it meant to be like that? Is it meant to be off one shoulder? Who knows? This one I've just popped top. This is just the top. And I've just shoved it on with some black linen trousers that are not new. So these linen trousers, I can't remember where I got them from. Probably Primark or somewhere in the UK. But I did get this top, and I also got it in this colour. In fact, I'll show you this one. So it's navy blue. It's basically what's it called? What's this called? I don't know what it's called. An all-in-one? An all-in-one thing? A leotard? A bodysuit. It's called a bodysuit. It's called a bodysuit. So it's basically a bodysuit, but it's like baggy. It's meant to be like baggy on the top there, so it looks like you're wearing a t-shirt tucked in. You know, it's giving that casual vibes t-shirt tucked in look. But it's actually not going to keep rising up because it's actually a bodysuit. And I actually quite like this, so I got it in navy blue that I could wear with some white linen trousers. Actually, no, I couldn't wear that with white linen trousers because you'd see there. But I don't know, I could wear something with that. Maybe denim shorts. And then I also got it in this white as well. What in the leopard print is this? I can't decide if I like this dress or not. I do usually like dresses that are like halter neck kind of, and I do like that this, it's got like a different, I don't know if it's different, you know, it's not like the regular straps on a dress. It does feel nice, and it's very, I don't know if you can see the material. It's like a lining material, a silky lining material. I'm not sure how I feel about this on.
Oh, I'll tell you exactly how you feel with that one on, Sarah. You feel just like this.
Pay your deposit for the flat.
Yes, I paid into the bank account you gave me. It's going to be a hard life living with two 20-year-old dancers.
So, what do you guys, I think it's my arms. I feel bad about my arms in this for some reason. Anyway, what do you think about this dress? To keep or not to keep? I feel like I need to be in like Jamaica or somewhere in this one. Total tropical. Here we go. This is a play suit that I've never worn. And I can't get rid of it for some reason because I kind of love it, but I've never worn it. So what's going on there? It's really floaty. It's actually a play suit, not a dress. It's got like a little tie around here. It's very good coverage. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous pattern. So why have I never worn it? I don't know why. It's just one of those things. Whenever I'm getting dressed, I'm like, no, not that. And I just, you know, it just sits at the back of my wardrobe. But then whenever I'm doing like a clear out, I never like, I can't bring myself to give it away because I'm like, no, I do like that. I like how bright and vibrant and colourful and happy this looks. And that's it, guys. Honestly, never ever in my whole life have I enjoyed shopping for myself more than I do at the minute. I don't even know why. Like, I'm properly in my shopping for myself era. I'm not buying any more clothes whilst I'm here in Dubai because I've got loads and I don't need anything. I've got everything I could possibly want. But I don't know why, I'm just loving like shopping for myself and like enjoying trying on new styles and new clothes. You're right. And it's not even like, close your door, sweetie. Thank you. It's not even like obviously I'm losing weight in a minute, but I haven't lost much weight. Like I haven't lost, you know, if I was like, when I started eating better and, you know, fasting and just, you know, being more conscious about what I'm eating, I was a size 16. I'm still a size 16 now. Like, it's not like I've lost like 3 dress sizes so I'm suddenly comfortable in my own skin or anything like that. I don't actually know what it is, but I am just really genuinely just enjoying shopping for myself and trying clothes on again, and I don't know, I've just been enjoying it. So if you guys have any recommendations for places to shop, then comment them down below. I found a shop that came up on my ads the other day. Came up on like, I can't remember, I think it was Facebook. And it was a shop, it was a plus size girl shop, but it was so nice. And I was like, I'm gonna order some of that stuff when I get home. I'm gonna order it whilst I'm here actually, so that it's there for when I get home. But yeah, I can't remember what the shop was called now. I think it was Truly Yours or something like that. It might not have been there, I can't remember. But they started at like size 14 and they went up to like size 40 or something like that, I think they went up to. So it's like plus size, mid-size, plus size. I don't know what 14 is classed as, that's why I'm saying. But yeah, there's just some such lovely clothes and things on there, so I'm going to try those out. But if you guys have any recommendations for clothes for like a size 16, then comment them down below and let me know where you shop. Because that's what I'm lacking, I think, at the minute. What are you doing? Hiya, what have you got? A what? A bicky? What colour's your cup? What colour? Is it green? Say green. Aurora Venezuela. Say green. I was looking at a picture of Isla, when she was Aurora's age, and I cannot believe how much more brown Isla's hair was, or how much more blonde Aurora's hair is, because I thought Aurora was more like Isla, because Jace obviously had blonde hair, but he was like really white blonde for years. Obviously it's gone darker now, he's got older, but Isla obviously had light blonde, dark blonde hair, but hers was so much darker than Aurora's. You've got a unique colour of your own, haven't you?
YouTuber camera recovery. Trick shot. Oh, what a tune. Oops. Good afternoon, everybody. So, I've been taking apart my little mini moto, Jace's mini moto. It is Jace's mini moto, I'm only joking. Obviously Jace is too little to ride it, which was not something that I foresaw when we purchased it for his birthday, just to clear that one up.
Motorbike that goes at 40 kilometers an hour would be too big for Jace to ride. That's some sort of crap, if I'm being honest with you. Surely, to goodness, Chris, who has apparently got an A level in physics. Is physics anything to do with this? Anyway, yeah, he's very clever, very astute, is our Christopher, former doctor, of course. He didn't foresee that Jace wouldn't be able to ride such a high-powered vehicle. Okay.
But I've had it out on a number of times on a little private strip that we've got near the house, and it's been super fun. But the tyre popped the other day. Well, it didn't pop, it was just like super flat after we'd used it. So I wondered if I'd burst it or not. Can't see anything that's obvious that would have burst it, or any holes or anything. So maybe it's just my big butt that's done it, I don't know. But I wanted to bring it to the garage just around the corner from where we live. The proper big petrol station, not the small one where we can get like fuel from a fuel truck right where we live. But I needed to come to a big garage that's got a proper air pump and just pump it up and see what happened. But it is unfortunately flat, dead. So I'm going to have to source a new tyre for that, which is a bit annoying. But I just thought I'd take a quick look at the desert whilst I was here, which is extremely beautiful right now as the sun is setting. I hope you can hear me over the wind. It's absolutely gorgeous. I do have a brand new special wind microphone, which is boss, but I didn't think I needed it today, so I haven't set it up. So anyway, we strapped the bike back in the car, and she's going back home. Sad, very sad indeed, because she's not been used in a little while, and since it's been broken, and I really want to use her. It's like I'm desperate to use her. She's so fun. It's so fun. Anybody watching this video that's ever ridden a mini moto and can fit on a mini moto, I'm very fortunate that I can fit onto a mini moto, because not a lot of adults can fit onto a mini moto. But they're so fun. They are built, just FYI, they are built for adults to go onto if you can sit on them. You can ride them up to, if you're 130 kilograms this bike can take, and I'm like 90 kilograms, so it's not too bad. It's just the fact that you have to be able to get your legs on the pegs. That's the hardest thing, but luckily I can just fit. So anyway, it's a lot of fun to play on, but not at the minute because we can't, because she's broke. So I need to find a new tyre. But anyway, let's turn that down. I have a little mini shopping list right now to go to the shops for some dinner stuff with. Sarah's making us a very healthy protein dinner tonight. So I need to go stock in on all the little ingredients for that right now, and get back to the house. I am absolutely filthy. I've been taking the bike apart all day after giving it a big service and stuff on top of what we've just done, and changes to oil and stuff like that, and then just giving everything a good clean. And I feel manky and dirty right now because of that, so I am looking forward to getting back and getting some nice juicy dinner and getting a shower. But anyway, very beautiful sunset right now, very beautiful indeed. So anyway, let's get back to the shops.
Very quick and easy dinner tonight. If you watched mine and Isla Sarah Says, then you'll probably have already seen this and how utterly incredible it turned out. But this is such a nice dinner. So, grated carrot, 3 eggs, 1. Did we use 3? I can't remember. 2.
You put 3 in when you were filming with that.
Yeah, I did, didn't I? 3. Ugh. 2 seconds. So, grated carrot, 3 eggs, some mozzarella, and then give it all a mix. And then you're just going to lay all that out onto a baking sheet. And then spread it all out. So you want a really thin layer, but you don't want to leave any gaps. And then you can put on whichever flavours you want. You can season it like however you want. This is just for the younger 3, so I am only going to put on a little bit of smoked paprika. For us older ones, I will use more seasonings and some salt and things, and then just a really light sprinkling of cheddar on top. You don't actually need to do this, but it just gives it an extra crispy crunch. If you like a crunch, then you might just want to put this on top. Put some chips in the air fryer, and now I'm going to fry up some halloumi to go inside. When it comes out of the oven, it is going to look something like this. So this is basically your base. This is your bread. This would also make a crazy pizza base.
Oh my god!
You can make a pizza on this. So I'm just going to turn it over to this side. You can see like all the carrot and things in there. Don't worry, it's not going to be like crunchy like carrot. That's all going to be cooked through. And then you're just going to make your sandwich. So I'm putting on some cream cheese just to give it as like the sauce. And then I'm going to put on some cucumber, some red onion, some smoked chicken slices, some delicious greens, and then finally the halloumi. Okay, this one's Jace Miela's and Aurora's, which is why it's not massively full, but literally just fold it over. You can make a wrap with this. You can literally make it however you want. But there we go. Crunchy, juicy, delicious sandwich. And I'm going to serve it with French fries. Guys, oh my gosh, it looks so good. And just so you know how much like one portion would make, so this is like a whole tub of carrots. I don't know how many carrots would be grated, but I'm just saying, like, you know, there's probably like 2 cups of carrots there. I don't know, maybe like 2 or 3 carrots. 3 we'll go with. 3 eggs, and then the like cup of mozzarella. So this will definitely feed Jace, Miela and Aurora. If this is like a lunch, then like me and Isla made it the other day, then I would definitely say that 1 portion like that, cut in half, would be enough, like a half. We had a half the other day and it was like way more than enough. But if you're having it as like your main evening meal, then you might just want like the whole thing. We're not going to have the whole thing today. Chris is going to have a whole one, and then Jace, Miela, I made 4. So Jace, Miela and Aurora will share one, Esme and Isla will share one, me and Isabel will share one, and then Chris will have his own. Guys, these look so good. This is Esme's and Isla's. This is so big. And then finally, here are some of the more herby ones. Obviously, you can add anything you want to your sandwich, but these are ones that, this is mine and Isabel's. It's got like Italian herbs and all sorts of nice flavourings on top. It looks divine. I'm in my girls' room. Can't cope with half a lamb from lunch. Dinner, even. I am stuffed. You alright, Els?
Yes, I'm good.
Isla's decided that she's learning another language. She was doing Spanish, and now she's changed her mind.
So basically, I always wanted to do Russian from the start, but then Isabel was like, you should do Spanish, because Spanish will give you, like, Spanish is spoken a lot in quite a few places.
Yeah.
And it would just give me better chances at, like, I don't know, jobs in the future, stuff like that. But I started, and I was just like, I really want to learn Russian now.
She just couldn't get Russian out of the system.
Couldn't get it out, so I have started. Today.
So today she's done
and
this.
I've been doing it for about 7 hours. My fingers hurt. So I'm not going to show all of it because there's like 50 pages. But I did some basic sentences like my name, how are you, hello, my age, where I'm from, the alphabet, because...
And she's done that in Russian.
Yeah. And in the pronunciation. And then the alphabet and stuff. And then these are just like stuff that I'll just test myself basically. So the alphabet and how they're pronounced, pronunciation. This is
Beautiful.
a song called The Last Time. It's a Russian song, but I love the song. I've been listening to it for ages. And the song is sung in Russian, but I just love it. It's a really good song. So give me a ballet.
It's a Russian song and it's sung in Russian.
Yeah. I'm not going to show this page because basically me and Esme were showing what okay, wait, let me think how to word it. Romantic things we want to experience. And I'm just gonna not show that one.
Okay.
Okay, right. And then these are some more basic words, so like yes, no, thank you, hello, and then so this is English, Russian, and then pronunciation, because obviously it's very different how you pronounce it to how it's spelled, stuff like that.
Very nice. Very nice.
And then this is more alphabet because I just could not get the alphabet in my head. So I just wrote
Yeah.
it down like 50 million times.
Yeah, that's the best way though. That is the best way to
Writing
learn.
it down. These are the months of the year, colours, personal pronouns like I, he, she, it, we, you, they.
So look.
And then I did that because I was just scribbling for fun.
That looks so confusing.
I love the writing, it's so much nicer than English. I love it, it just looks so nice. And then I've just been doing this, which is basically, not going to speak it all out, but it's just basically a big summary of me. So it's my age, my dreams, these are my dream ballet schools.
Let's see if anybody can speak Russian.
Okay.
And see if any of you guys
The little scribble
know.
out part, out of instinct, I started writing in English and then realised that I'm
Oops.
meant to write in Russian. So, yeah, so that's...
Capital letter.
Oh, yeah. So it's because on here it's like an R, but it's a backwards R.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, let's find an example. Like here,
Yeah.
it's a backwards R.
Yeah.
So sometimes I get confused and then I'm writing in English and I'm like, wait, I forgot to write in English again. But yeah, that's my little summary. If anyone can speak Russian, let's see if you can name these Mandarin ballet schools.
Everyone will probably put that into Google Translate now. Be like, I speak fluent Russian. This is what she said.
They're actually Vaganova in Russia, one of my dream ballet schools, and you have to know Russian to attend there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, part of the reason I want to learn it because
Well, obviously, yeah. Why? Of course, yeah.
yeah, I'd never get in, but you know.
Hey, dream big,
Yeah,
girl.
right.
Dream big. You can do anything you want to do.
And then we have the Royal Ballet School in London and Master Ballet Academy in Arizona. There were 3.
That's really cool, Liz.
Yes.
Ez, it's because I looked over to see what Ez was doing then. That's really cool, Isla. Isla loves to do things like that in her spare time.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing all day in my spare time. In my little cute sweet beach book. And I'm gonna be fluent by the end of the year.
Fluent Russian by the end of the year.
Maybe.
It's a test.
It's a test.
Let's see what you know.
By 2026, so just under 6 months.
Let's see if we can get
Let's see.
a conversation in Russian out of Isla.
Mom,
What about you, Skegel Esme?
I'm sat with my double chin uploading Instagrams.
Esme, you do not have a double
You
chin.
did it.
Esme Ingham.
Can I say that again?
Esme Ingham. Stop that
I've been reading
chat
all
right now.
day, and I've got like this much left.
What number book's that?
The whole thing. The 3rd one.
Esme's read
The series is
a
so
lot.
big tin.
How many have you got left though?
I've got this one. Well, the end of that. I've got 2 more, but this one is 900 pages long.
Have you read that one yet?
No, I haven't. Isn't there 7? And the pages feel so much thinner. I don't know why. It's because it's 900 pages. But that is that one, and then I've got another one which is 600 pages, and then a new one comes out in a few days.
Guys, look how much... Oh, you've not done much in that one.
I haven't actually. It's kind of
I love how you've colour coordinated it though.
yeah, I do that too.
That's the purple one.
These are my
ones.
favourites. You can tell these ones are my favourite.
Oh my goodness.
I'm obsessed.
Nutter. Is that book not as good then, the purple
No,
one?
it is just as good. It's just different. The romance is different.
Right,
It's just
okay.
different.
So there's not so many cute lines like, the music
have a
reminds
different
me of
type
you.
Romance. They've got like a different type of romance compared to what these two had. And they're just written kind of differently.
Alright.
But, yeah, the new one comes out in a few days.
So would you recommend people read it?
Yeah, the series, yeah, definitely.
Right, there's Esme's recommendations then, guys. And what's this down here you're writing? You couldn't see it. You couldn't see it.
That's, yeah.
Is that your romantic things that you want to experience?
They're just like, so one of them's
I think sometimes people forget that you girls are just genuine, normal, like, teenagers. Well, I don't think they forget actually, but they read books.
in fact, most of these that I've written on here are from what things that happened in this book.
Are you giggling at
my example with TV shows.
Huh?
Like what happened the other night in Lost.
Which? What? Wait, what?
Jack, go away from me, Jack. That's it. Mine's cute, like being kissed in the rain, making CDs for each other, handwritten letters, nicknames, having an R song.
What's an art? Oh, yeah.
Like having a song that reminds us of each other. Watching the sunrise together, and either of that. Breaking down crying and then
No,
that's only one of them. That's not Mommy. Still, you were smiling the other night.
You two are so funny.
No, it's because Mommy was
and I just smile, and I look over to you, I'm just like this watching the telly like a normal person. Dad's sat there grinning at the telly like this.
Dad's always sat grinning at TV, always.
He's just
Every
like,
night I laugh at him.
So funny.
Yeah, me and Esme always kick each other under the covers, and that's why I always have the covers slightly over my mouth so you can't see my smile one.
You nutters.
I'm making a Sawyer alarm to wake up to.
A what?
A Johnny Kavanagh, so
Oh,
I'm making a Sawyer alarm. He kind of cracks your eye, and he goes, "Good morning, sweet cheeks."
In Sawyer's accent.
Exactly like that. It's really weird.
Oh my goodness.
I'll do that now.
Oh, that's too much chat. Get the air conditioning on. Too much chat. So, poor
I still
Michael.
love Michael's cup.
He's going to be replaced with something. That was Francis not that long ago, Isla.
I have my Francis market. Then now I need a.
You change your crush more than you change your bed sheets.
I need a Sawyer and a Jack one because I love them both. Because I prefer Jack's personality, but I prefer Sawyer's looks.
Jack hasn't got a personality. He's just a.
Yeah, but he's nammy. He's nammy. He's boring.
She's done
Jack's is boring. Yeah, but Sawyer's like hot. Not as nice.
Hot. It's not a word.
You know you think the same, Mum.
Good looking, Esme. He's good looking.
Fine.
But what I mean is that.
Smoking.
What I mean is that I want Jack and Kate to get together. So when it's always like the relationship.
Whoa, what's going on in the light
The
there?
Have you even seen what
relationship
we're talking about?
is the man that I always want. Like.
By the way, we're
more.
talking about Lost.
The TV.
Yeah. So because I think Jack and Kate will get together because obviously, but so then that makes Jack better
Right.
because then he's on the relationship.
Isla got this hydro flask.
Oh yeah.
I swear that was like £60.
It was more because
£65 or something.
Yeah.
It was the most expensive flask in the whole world. Well, obviously not, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It's very special. And it's broke.
Yeah. I didn't drop it. Like I've never dropped it in.
No,
my
no.
life. There's not one single day.
Should have got that at Christmas as well.
Kept it. Well, there is because Esme dropped it, but you know. But that was like months ago. Like
Yeah,
months ago. But then it just started leaking one day. I had like my little chia seed water in it, and I tipped it upside down, and all the chia seed fell onto my face. That's why I found them in my ear.
She came downstairs. Isla came downstairs, and after about an hour, she went, "Wait, I'm really confused. I've just found a chia seed in my ear." What's Aurora cry? I can hear Aurora cry. Best go help Dad.
I kept finding them everywhere for like a week after finding chia seed. I'm like, where are they going from?
Right, guys, I'm going to go downstairs. I can hear Aurora giving Chris jip down there, and he's trying to clean his floors. So I'm going to go downstairs now, get the little three up here and into their pyjamas and ready for bed. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you back here tomorrow at 5 PM. Good night, guys.
So there we have it, another episode down of the Ingham Family Show. I hope you've enjoyed it. We bring you all only the best quality entertainment on a daily basis. You know, I mean, don't come for me. It's them that do the content, as I'm constantly reminded. It's not my content. I'm just regurgitating it and giving it a little bit of reaction here and there. I didn't really comment too much on the kids, you know, talking about that. You know, the stuff that they were talking about at the end. Obviously Chris and Sarah wanted that to be put out there for the world to consume. You know, who am I to argue about that, right? Having spent a bit of time on the internet recently, on TikTok especially, I've come to realise that the world has gone to fuck and there's no hope for the future whatsoever. And yeah, so suck it up, I guess, innit? If you have appreciated this video though, please give it a massive thumbs up, comment all of your thoughts about it down below, and subscribe to the channel if you are new. Until next time, take care of yourselves and bye bye.